Hey guys, you might notice I was just recording my video about which religion is right, and it's just made me want to try and make a short one about why the thinking mind must be put aside, even in the pursuit of God, and even in the pursuit, if you wish to choose the pursuit or the avenue of religion to pursue God, you must put your thinking mind aside. And I thought of a good metaphor whilst I was making that video, and I want to do that in a short form, because I don't know, sometimes maybe people don't listen to everything I've got to say in the other video. If you take a Christian, a Muslim, someone following the Hindu faith, a Sikh, a Jain, an atheist, a Zoroastrian, a pagan, if you take all of those persons and you put them together in a group, and 10 kilometers walk, there is a child in need. Those people, if they get there together, they can help that child. But if they don't get there together, they can't help that child. Now, they all are very devout in their beliefs. Very, very devout. This is how it will be with them for the rest of their lives. This is what they believe. The literal interpretations of the scriptures they follow, or the belief systems they follow, or the science they follow. That's okay if all of them have dominance over their carnal mind, their lower self. Because on that 10-kilometer walk, if everybody walks in silence, knowing that they are going to help that child when they get there, then that child may be lifted from child labour, to give a common example of what I deal with here, if they all get there together. But if they don't have a silent mind, and if they don't have control of their carnal mind, if none of them, or if only a few of them have control of their carnal mind, on the way they will start discussing their faith, their beliefs, and discussions turn into debates. And debates turn into something personal because you've attached your whole faith onto the story of a certain Messiah or a certain prophet or a certain science. And when the debate starts to feel personal and close to you, people will take offense to what is being said. People will get emotional and very animated, trying to show one another that what they believe is definitely correct. And how can you believe it's not the case? How can you believe something different? Some people will even say within there that you will be damned for eternity because you don't believe as I believe. And slowly but surely, the group will become weakened, and perhaps they would get to the child whilst having these arguments and debates, but it would take them longer to get there. But what would be more likely is that within that group of human beings, one's carnal mind would be so petty and so immature that they would say, I'm not doing this with you. I turn my back on this because you don't believe as I believe. And then the whole group cannot make it to the child to help the child. Because ultimately, and I use this in my other video, to debate scriptures literally like that is exactly the same as sitting in a room full of children who are going to debate the home address of Santa Claus. There's never an answer, and it can get really silly. But if everyone can silence their mind, if everyone can raise their energy through their 7 energy centers and make their mind silent, they will definitely be able to walk to that child and help them. But if they've never been taught how to do that, or even understood that this is a duty that they have to learn how to do as a human being, likelihood is one of them will take the hump or be offended and turn their back on the group. And then the child suffers, because their carnal minds, the part of them that had to argue which one was right, stopped them from completing their journey, stopped them from reaching the child. it divided the group. But if they walked in silence and accepted one another's beliefs were different and had no need to try and force their beliefs upon the person next to them, then the work of God would still have been done, and those who need help would still have been helped. And the ironic thing with all of that is that all of those religions mentioned, and even atheism, can easily attest to and understand the benefits of silencing one's mind and having some peace of mind, having some separation from your thoughts and becoming the observer of your thoughts. Even on a base level of science and of atheism, is going to benefit a human beyond comprehension. There's no denying that. And within all of those religions, there's a common theme with you if you understand numerology and mysticism and esoterics, that indeed it speaks regularly within there, with metaphor and allegory, of raising through 7 energy centers, and the end result, the 7th chakra, the 7th energy center, provides you with a silent mind. But if you read it literally, and you're a Christian, you'll think there's a book somewhere on the planet with 7 seals up the back. Instead of knowing that you can raise your energy through your 7 energy centers and join God. So this is why we must conquer our carnal minds, our thinking minds, our egos. Because if we don't, God's work doesn't get done.